Good morning, traders, and welcome to the Daily Call today, Friday, the 28th of February. Before we get started, as always, please understand that any advice in today's session is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Okay, let's have a look at what's happened in yesterday's markets. The only data itself was from Australia, local. It was a private capital expenditure figures that came in under forecast at negative 2.8% as the Aussie dollar continues to fall. It had a little bit of a hold off yesterday, a little bit of a stance. Essentially, it made a little bit of ground against the US dollar. But we are still at those historical lows at the moment. Yesterday, the biggest winners were the euro, and that was on the back of stronger confidence numbers, whilst the Canadian dollar was the biggest loser for the session, as oil at the moment is getting crushed with the demand lowering in the way of suspended flights. Playing a major part in that sector. So there you have it. That's a brief overview of what's happened in yesterday's market. So let us now move on to our chart of the day. Incidentally, the chart that we looked at yesterday did not trigger. It didn't play out for us, so we move on. This morning I am looking, well, actually yesterday, because of all the activity, particularly around the euro and the Canadian dollar, there's a couple of very large candles on a lot of my charts. So I was trying to find something that was a little bit more normal looking, a little bit more consistent, and this is what I found. It's the Aussie US dollar on a daily time scale. This particular chart looks like it's in a nice downtrend. At the moment, there is nothing for me to trade off it. That's yesterday's candle, as I said. We've broken, we're at historic lows. We have made a little bit of a stand there. What I'm looking for right now is I would like this market to pull up in towards somewhere in this region where I've marked out a hot zone, and then if in this region here I can produce, or we can find a reversal pattern like an inside candle or an engulfing candle, any of our reversal patterns, well then at that point I will be happy to take a short trade and continue on this downtrend with the Aussie US dollar. So this morning, that is our chart of the day, the Aussie US on a daily time scale. What's on the agenda for the final session of the week? We've only got one bit of data coming out. It happens after midnight from Canada. It's the GDP numbers, and that pretty much wraps up the week for us. Guys, as always, please feel free to contact us if you do have any questions. Follow me on Twitter at ChatFX for trade setups and breaking news. Most importantly, hope you all have a fantastic trading day. Have a great weekend, and I will speak to you on Monday for the Daily Call. Bye for now.